Come on in. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Mhm. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a beautiful day. I did. I did. The devil always tries to work in many ways, many forms, and many fashions. How he will try to attack you. And he's trying to attack me this morning. I hope it tastes as good as it looks, tall glass. But some better lighting. I'm in the living room. I'm not going to, so it is going to be what it is. The darkness. I got the lights on. Maybe I can turn that light on and get a little more. Hold on. We'll see about that, but I ain't going to be struggling with light either. Because it's surely not always about seeing. Wonder if I cut the lamps off. Let's see if that'll help. Bring out some lighting from somewhere else. Take off these glasses. Relax so I can read your comments. Hey Cynthia. Cynthia say her queen seafood boil looks delicious. I hope it is. I came home. I've been struggling all day, and I know what it is. It is my body is just starving for food, and I know that because after I got off the live and had the phantom dream, I went to sleep, and I only slept until 5 o'clock. And I woke up at 5 o'clock and I was just starving. I was shaking and starving. So I came in here and I made me a battered fish sandwich. And something I don't do is eat all of my food. And it was like I couldn't eat that sandwich fast enough. So when I woke up this morning, my body was just weak. And I was like, okay, devil, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop me from going to church this morning. And I wasn't having it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my butter. So that's one of the good things about getting my clothes ready the night before church. Because if I had to get for church this morning, I wouldn't have made it. I was just that weak. But like I said, I was saying, devil, I don't care. I'm catching access. I'm not riding. So that was a good thing. I'm going to church. Um, and it was really good. Let me get this because I don't want to get drip butter everywhere. Hold on. And it was a good thing because as usual, and he even got off the topic of sermon. And it's sad that I would like to share things like that, but people ain't interested in the word. People are interested even on Sunday, still looking for drama because it's been a whole lot of Sundays that I have shared my lives and they don't get no reviews. A few people will come on, peep in, look out. But even after I leave it posted, people are not interested in that. Um, they interested in the drama. And I mean, ain't nothing you could do about it. I do have a little small clipping that I don't even know if I can put on YouTube, but I actually went live on Facebook. I left it over there, um, the live anyway. But I was glad I made it to church because even though I was weak, had no energy, lightheaded, when I got into church, it was just something that came over me that, said, you're going to make it through this service. Because this is something that you needed to hear. It wasn't only what I needed to hear. It was a lot on here that people on social media need to hear. But people don't want to hear that. It was uplifting. Um, my Sunday in church was amazing. I got lifted by the Spirit. I definitely got uplifted and introduced to every family member that worked in the church, walked in the church that belonged to one of the mothers. And I've spoke on this mother before. See how I got 45 people in here? I got 45 nosy duck pluckers in my chat. I got 10 likes. Thanks for the like. Anybody that forgot to hit the like button, go and hit the like button. See how all you got to do is put something there that they think is going to be negative. Hey, Lisa. Let me go through and speak to you about this here. Let's see. Let's see. Who am I missing? Let me pick this phone up, y'all, so I can see. As I'm sitting back. Hey, Tria. Hey, Goddess Tria. Korean. Let me go and start from the beginning, y'all. First, it was tall glass. Hopefully it is. Jacqueline said, good evening, Queen. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. Lisa say hello, Queen. Goddess Tria say, hey, hey, hey. Goddess Bodacious. That girl is crazy. Because she stayed up and talked to me till 12 midnight. And then said, well, I guess I'll go ahead and go to sleep and get ready. 4 a.m. come quick. 4 a.m. and we done talked till midnight. Lisa said, hold on. I'm going to come back down. I watched a little of it, finish. I will finish it later. Okay. Goddess Tria say, hey there, Korean. Korean say, my mama used to say the same thing. I'm glad. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to go up a little bit, baby, to see the rest of it. Same thing. I'm glad I went. Okay. My mama used to say the same thing. I'm glad I went to church, even though I didn't feel good. Right. You'd be surprised how not that I felt any better, but it took my mind. The spirit in church, the love in church, and all of that just took my mind off of it is what it did, because I came home and I had that same weakness. So I am forcing myself to eat. I'm going to force myself to eat because I can't live like this. Korean say, hey, Tria, I can't live like this, and then living alone and stuff. I have to have my strength because if without me, there is no me, you know. That's that independency in me, and it's okay. But I got to stay healthy to continue to be independent. But let me just y'all go on and chit chat, say hello to each other for a minute. I don't want my food to get completely cold. See, look at that. It's still smoking. I wanted to eat some while it's hot. That's a lot of times I sit here, get to watching TV or fix my food, and then I get up and I start doing something else. And by that time it's cold and I don't want it and all kinds of things. I got to start focusing on me. Hmm. The dipping sauce is good, which makes my crab legs good, which is gonna make my seafood boil good. People don't know, and I got my seafood boil sauce seasoned up all good with my Old Bay and all that in it. But all that ain't what make a seafood boil. It's that dipping sauce, okay? So that was one of the things with my little sister when I asked her did she like a seafood boy. She said she didn't know because she ate one at a restaurant. And I don't know if she had went to seafood down at the casino or what. Is we both used to work there. But anyway, her experience wasn't good because all they use is plain garlic butter, no seasoning or nothing in it. So I wanted to introduce her to it with a good dipping sauce. And she enjoyed it. She may not never revisit it. Thanks for the 11 likes. So as usual, I roll up in the church. I don't thing that approaches me is the mothers in the church. Okay, which that makes me feel good. But I got one special mother in there. Now, I used to date her son, and I have spoke of him. I call him Tanner. I call him Tanner. And so her and I sit on the same row. She sit on one end, I sit on the other end. And she's always in church. She's always quiet. In real time, in real life, she used to be a big time hell raiser. But as you get older, you get meeker, you get milder. I've never seen her as a hell raiser. Even when I've been to her house, she's never been a hell raiser. Now, her and our son ain't been seeing each other in over I don't know how many years. Still, as calling ourselves, seeing each other in that type of way. We still have been out, went out before, and we still keep in contact. And up until recently, we fell out because if I don't answer the phone, he leaves me all kinds of crazy messages, and it pisses me off. So I blocked him. So um, so before I got sick and maybe missed just a couple of Sundays at church, he called me. He said, "Mom, Mama getting ready to call you." I gave her number. She wanted your number to call you. I was like, "Okay, I'll wait for her to call." So we talked, Um, so every Sunday, I notice that whoever's sitting next to her, whoever's talking to her, she'll say something and she'll point at me. But sometimes I'm still, maybe focusing, talking to somebody else, or let me cut this oven off, y'all. Hold on. So anyway, this her little young granddaughters start coming in, and they start marching in. They was late for church, but they all start coming in, and they sat in the row beside us. So I seen her leaning over, and she touched one of them, and she pointed at me, and I heard her mouth move, and I read her lips, and what she calls her son by nickname, she said that's his girlfriend. So she's already told the ex-boxer, ex-pro boxer sits in between her and I. So I had seen her talk to him and point at me. This has been a few Sundays ago, so I didn't know what she was telling me. So the granddaughter looked over like, Then the next granddaughter came. She tapped her and she pointed to me. This great granddaughters, I guess I should say. Ooh, they're hot. Ooh. So her granddaughter came in. She didn't even let her sit down good. She tapped her and she pointed at me. Granddaughter look over and I see the granddaughter running over to me. She already know the story. Grandma don't know I know granddaughter because me and granddaughter worked together at Spectrum. Well, we went through the class at Spectrum. Now, I don't need none of us in that class. Over probably 15 or 20 of us stayed. We went through the training. I'll talk about what I did a little later, but I was the first to leave. And then none of them went on the floor. They let them take them through all that training while they was looking for a job and continue to pay them that good pay. And then none of them went on the floor. So she came over and she was hugging me and she was laughing. She's like, Grandma said that go and, nickname girlfriend. And she just ran over to me. She said, Grandma, I know her. I work with her. I know the whole story. So that's why the heading is. So all day, it's women in the church that she talked to. She points to me. So now she got all these women thinking that like we doing something actively and I'm his active girlfriend or something. So she's like, yeah, she said, Grandma, tell me that go, girlfriend. And she's like, Grandma, I already know her, and came and hugged me and everything. I said, girl, Grandma been telling everybody in the church I'm your uncle's girlfriend. And we laughed. So me and her had a conversation earlier, though, because he's had back surgery. And she was saying he's been asking about me. And she told him about my heart attack and all that. I said, well, he ain't telling you the whole story. Why he don't know I had the heart attack? I say, because of the way he calls me and he gets mad if I don't answer the phone. Like, I didn't hear the phone or I was doing something, and I call him right back after I listened to the message. But after several times the messages, then I blocked it. And then I told her one of the requirements I told him is when he asked me to come and do things for him and stuff, and I be telling him, no, I'm not coming because you want me to do for you, but you don't want to do what I want you to do. And that's to come to church. I said, not every Sunday, but at least one Sunday. So I tell her the truth of what's going on because he ain't telling her. I think he making her think that we still, communicating and anything like that. So that's when she looked at me, she said, and you need to go out there and take care of him. I looked at her. So the joke after church, y'all, is I told his niece, I said, I guess because mama wanted, I'm going to be her daughter-in-law. And they was helping her get in the car. I said, y'all make sure my mother-in-law gets home. So see there, it wasn't no drama. It wasn't nothing even you can use for content. But thanks for your view. So how y'all doing this Sunday? Hey, real estate. Yeah, see how they drug. They thought they was going to be able to go it. But who knows, though? It might just be true. Right now, he would have been the only one I would have married. But I think I'm too much for him. It's my mouth. I'll tell you in a minute, that's that crazy lady. But he puts on and claim on me even when we ain't seeing each other. And that's another thing I don't like. That's to block others. We still hung out, went to clubs together and everything. But instead of me going, and that's the place that I can go. And I can go It's immaculate. It's beautiful. It's clean. Just like he dressed, that's how his house is. And he's known for one of the best dressed in the city of Cincinnati. An OG, old gangster. Got a pass. But you grow up. And then the thing is, he's nothing like he is on the street. Hey, goddess! Don't! Not today! His personality at home is real different than he is when he's out in public. And I told him, I said, if people just really know the old man that you is, you sit down, listen to your jazz and read, and you ain't nothing like that. And he says, well, I got an image to keep up. They would never know how he really is. But it's cute, and he don't mean nobody no harm. He still got his little gangster walk and everything, because that's what they know him for on the streets. At home, ain't nothing like that. Well, anyway, that was my giggle and thing for the laugh for the day. Put my head in to give them something because they thought they was going to have something to run back and talk about. Now go get that content. Give them some good positive comedy and content while you in the bushes. But other than that, how's everybody doing today? What everybody else have for dinner? Because I'm going to do this all day. I decided to hell with finishing the projects. When this person come tomorrow, I'm going to have them remove everything, sanitize my cabinet, my cooking area. That'll be something for them to do, and the bathroom. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm trying to get my future niece to come and be my papa pal so she can make that good money they making over $20-something an hour. But other than that, everything good over here. I did want to tell everybody, don't worry. If I get jail time, it will be sentenced to the Marysville prison. And I'm just telling y'all, I don't know how it's going to turn out. So you can always find and write me. And don't send through that prison no crazy, bogus mail, because you will be arrested. So don't even try that. But for my true supporters, that's where you'll be able, just look up the Mary. That's the only prison they got for women in Ohio. You cannot do jail time here in city of Cincinnati and you doing anything over 6 months. And my mandatory sentence is minimum, if I'm convicted, is a year. Okay? I'm telling you so you ain't got to hear no bullshit from these dumb fucks that may be telling lies for content. You heard it from me. When all you had to do was come to me if you one of my supporters. You ain't have to listen to all them lies and all. You ain't got to do that. If you a true supporter, you can email me and ask me anything. I said supporter, not subscriber. It's a difference. The best thing about any seafood boil I eat is this. And they can't get it right from the seafood place this is what I like my boil to eat. And when I order it, I tell them to substitute the potatoes. Even though I like them, I'm willing to give up the potatoes for my boiled egg. The thing is, These people don't speak English that's fixing the orders, so they don't read English either. So it never happens unless I order my food to be delivered to me through DoorDash or whatever, call them and let them know that I ordered and hope that I get an English speaker because there's only maybe one there. Most times they just hang up on me. But I I've been looking at before I left from church. I was looking at um shoot, why I go blank like that? You know what I'm talking about. And that's another thing. Lack of nutrition makes takes away memory and focus and everything. But lack of food, I want to say. You know the family with the 8 kids, with the 6 kids. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know that, Tria. I know that, but I just want to tell these dumb Fs that's sitting here trying to tell my story and keep telling people bad information. F's that's sitting there looking at them, cheering them on and believing it, and ain't none of it the truth. And I don't want my supporters to get a hold of some of that, thinking that any of it is true because they don't know nothing about Bodacious. Do you understand me? They jealous of Bodacious, point blank, period, from the men to the women. Because I ain't did nothing to them. They don't know me. I ain't did nothing to them for them to dislike me. Just that I'm 62 years old. I look better than them. I dress better than them. I done had better jobs than they have. That's all that is. Pure hate. Because they cannot be me. When you hear them hating on Bodacious and doing all of that, look at them. Look at the source. Uneducated criminals. Just like that Tickle Pink come over here. She dogged me. And a matter of fact, Tria, remember how upset I got when when he was trying to do that little scam thing and and that telephone call, and then I went back and looked just 3 days before she had talked about my son. That didn't even dawn on me until after I evicted her from over here. Girl, I wanted you to be, I waited, Tria. I waited. But she tried, excuse me, and I'm telling her I don't want to hear it. She's still trying to give disrupting my chat to give me an explanation. And after the dog face had talked about me like she did, and this wasn't no lie because this was paperwork. You can get the public records. Her and her husband been stealing. And it was cheap shit, dollar store something or something like that, Walmart. How dare you? And to step foot in my chat after you done been all over dogging me on all them duck pluckers just dogging her now. Yeah. She's still trying to get me to back her. That was her plan, was for us, me and her, to join forces and team up on Tommy and Yolanda. Ho, you crazy. I don't do that kind of stuff, first of all. And if I was going to do it, I ain't going to backtrack to a nothing B that's already tried to disgrace me. Told me how she could dress and look better than me. Boy, when they put them pictures up, because that didn't even look like the thumbnail. I thought she was a little woman, a little dark woman. She's an ugly high yellow woman. That's why she was on me. Hmm. And the picture that they did show that she caught herself dressed up, I go over to the corner store looking better than that. Yes. No going back. Once you do me, it's over. You'll never have the chance to come back and do me again. I'd be a damn fool. Either desperate or a loser myself. That's why I don't let nobody borrow my clothes. I ain't going back. You ain't put your body in my stuff and I'm going back and put it on. No. You can believe me if I said, yeah, you can wear it. I gave it to you. I don't go back. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna go there because that's my business. But anyway, but I had an amazing time in church. Um, one of my sister up under me uh, has two kids by one of well, anyway, they aunt goes to her kids' aunt goes to my church, and we've always been like family or whatever. And me and her, we often talk and support each other through some things that we've been through. Tell me what her troubles have been, and I can tell her we don't talk on no phone and nothing like that. We always we vibe at. And the day I happened to get there like 45 minutes early, so me and her vibe for about a half an hour, just reinforcing, hey, we there for each other. We've been there since the kids was babies, so and she tell people in church I'm a cousin. Hardworking woman, worked for the city of Cincinnati Police Department, retired from there. She only a year older than me. She uh, 63 Wednesday. But it ain't nobody. We on the phone and gossip. She don't do it. I don't do it. We talked about things like that. Um, you know how sometimes you just shut down and want to be bothered with nobody. I got a family member that shuts down and blocks you, and we're saying, why do you do that? You still want somebody to stay in touch with you. In that case, you just say, hey, right now I don't feel good. I'll get back with you later. I ain't got time for that yo-yo love thing. That's something else I don't do. I don't do the yo-yo love. Mm-mm. I ain't trying to be bothered with nobody that's mental that that yo-yo love is something else. You got people where, the whole time did I do something to you? And she say she even do it to her boys. And it was an interesting thing that she has a manic depressant and bipolar son, her oldest one. And she said when they would get into it, she would literally just, lose it and cuss him out. And that would escalate the situation. And she said she had to learn just listen him out. And no matter what he did or said to her, don't don't give him that cuss out. And she said ever since then, she has been able to deal with her mentally ill son. And I said, God is good. Sometimes we have to learn Who was that drop down quick to get blocked? Right, you blocked them so damn fast I ain't seen them. But that's why I be needing you out here because my followers shouldn't be subject to that. Good job, baby girl. I've been out there shopping for you too. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say when and nothing else. You got some more stuff coming. Hmm. Cause see, Tria, I don't tell everybody about. Only those if they put it out there. And if they say something like you check your cash app, you catch your Zelle, then yeah. But other than that, it ain't none of your business. True supporters gonna do it. You ain't gotta put up your Zelle. You ain't gotta put up your cash app. They do it when and because they want to. Ain't that right, Paymaster Lisa? Get so mad about my baby Lisa. Lisa don't care. Lisa get on the chat and say, just check your Zelle. What bust they bubble was the day I was talking about a microwave and didn't know you want one. 5 minutes later, she came back and said, check your Zelle. See, you ain't got to ask your supporter. If a person supports you, you shouldn't have to ask them for nothing. Because they should be at least able to send you $1. My true supporters, for real, they bless me without Cash App being posted. Let's laugh at them. I don't post my. She posts her Cash App big, and no, I don't. If you see my Cash App posted, as a matter of fact, you will never hear about a Cash App if Tria ain't posting it. But you would never know. That's one of them things. And them $5 or $10 cash apps they getting, we gonna laugh at them. That's why I don't have to post my cash app. I just get confused of those that call themselves supporters and they never send you $1 and say, here's something on your coffee. You know, that's what bothers me. That's right. What you tell them when they called you, when they said something about Lisa told them, she said, I got it to share. I got it, so I share my blessings. Y'all gonna make me send them more. I died that day. Shit. Don't stay out of my business and stop trying to count my pockets. Please. I ain't got as good as Treese, y'all. I'm still over here. And ain't no way you can eat a seafood boil without being messy. I'm still over here trying to eat this seafood boil and not get down on it like I want. So I'm arrested for a minute. And but I'm gonna be eating on this all day. I'm gonna take it back in the back with me when I go. Because I am gonna go back and get in my bed because my sleep has not been restful. Mhm. And even my sauce that I made to cook it in, it's off the chain. You don't even need the butter. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's because you ain't intimidated by these people. That's why any comment she made somewhere, they reported her comments. She ain't never said nothing negative or bad. She responded. And I'm noticing that on these YouTube streets that these people keep claiming to be the victim. What they make their best money on when somebody do it back to them, then how dare you? It's like, are these people for real? And I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it 1,000 times. Latrice Allen looked good. I don't know what his funny build and all of that coming from. That's not true. She looked amazing the other night that she went out. Now to take that back from her, I seen another one where she was dancing while she was out. And I'm hoping she just did that, okay, to just give them something to talk about. They ain't seen that yet. Because that wasn't ladylike at all. That just tore down the whole outfit. The whole night of getting made up and looking so beautiful. Because being a lady out in public is more important than even how you dressed and who you are. Because no celebrity goes out in the street. I ain't never seen Beyonce now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't never seen one of my Atlanta housewives out in public and act like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now that's where I took it back at. Because the clothing don't make you beautiful. The clothing don't make you a lady. You can put all the clothing and all the makeup and all the best clothes you want, but if you don't know how to present yourself as a lady when you go out there, none of that means nothing. Because I'm assuming, no, I ain't going to assume. I must say, when I was out there and I was looking and single and I wanted to attract men, it wasn't my clothes that I worried about. It was me being a lady. All the men in the spot that I hung in, no, she don't accept drinks from men. Mm-mm. Don't give out no phone numbers in the bar. All my victims had to see me on the street somewhere after they done seen me in the bar and asked me for my number. And when a man asked me for my number, I would tell him no disrespect. But if you ever see me on the street, you ask for my number. They can't never tell you I pulled up to a club and had to stand out there and get a damn bootleg. Because I always had a luxury car, Cadillac, Lincoln MKS, $45,000 sports car. It's a holder sitting out there trying to get back across the water and got to catch a bootleg. She want to be me. So that means, I doubt she was on over there 1 or 2 times, but she said on one of her lives she was over there every day of the week. Then that's why you want to be me. You've been seeing me and I didn't even know it. She was seeing me before the man she married picked her up because she couldn't get a bootleg. I didn't know that. She probably done seen him in there with me sometime or another because he done followed me down there. He wasn't my escort in there. So damn, how long you been stalking me? and they will not be the topic of my conversation. But if I need to use them in a point that I'm making, I will do that. And I don't want none of them tramps that be on y'all and tell me, leave them alone. Because you didn't tell them to leave me alone. Okay? That's another thing. If I say something just in passing, or it's something that they think I'm sneak dissing them on, you need to leave them alone. Huh? Who the hell you think you talking to? Again, you only doing it because you in social media, because in real time, I jab smack your ass. How dare you try to tell me what I can do to somebody that has been harassing me? Let's get back to the basics. I had to get that out though, y'all. And sometimes, now I ain't gonna say that it won't be no mention in what I'm speaking of. But topic of my conversation, hell no. My content, hell no. So I'm pulling away from the for a couple of days the just interrogations, because I've been getting mad. That's putting anger in me. So uh, one of the old shows that I do like, that I know that I haven't seen every episode, is Mama's Family. So they got a marathon of that on what they call Me TV Channel 52 here. So that's how I'll be spending the rest of my day. Lisa say, so you're the flunky and I'm the paymaster and proud of it. Ain't that it? And I love y'all. See, because I know I got true supporters. My Lynette, where my baby at? Edith. Edith doing her own thing. Edith started a new job. She needed to take a break too. Jerry Brown took a break and ain't been back, but I still got contact with Jerry. Jerry don't come to YouTube. Jerry on Facebook. Jerry got my number. Jerry still, we still in touch. She just sent out a thing she was giving. That lady, if she ain't invited me to her house once, she has invited me a million times to come to Memphis and just hang out with it. And she's gonna be here eventually whenever that time comes. She's coming to Cincinnati. Um, Jerry's busy and just spicy and full of love. So she spread like the reason why she canceling her thing is because of the holiday, and good that she can just say, my body is tired. I can't do nothing else. So she hosted, the holiday and, to do anything else. So she has sent out invites, but she already knew that I could not go because of being on the braces and everything. But you automatically get the update of everything has been canceled, and she's just tired. Uh, I'm about ready to tell her I need she did me a nice pound cake. Now I need somebody to send me a pineapple upside down cake. I'm gonna start learning how to bake and stop all the cooking. I need to learn how to bake and do it in front of y'all, so y'all can help me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I need to do. Ain't none of that stuff no more where it used to be cake. Is it you walk across the floor and you drop the cake, everybody got to sit down because the cake in the oven. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I used to try to bake. Girl was the baker in the house. At this particular day, I'm going to try to make my man a chocolate cake. That's one of his favorites. Good thing Jeff wouldn't have never. I would if Jeff needed like cakes and baked and he based married me on that, he'd have never asked me to marry him. But anyway, so this particular day, I have been successful at making a nice fluffy cake every now and then. But especially layer cakes, I'm no good at that. I can do one of them bundt cake things. I can do a little bit of justice in that if I learn how many packs of cake mix. You can't make a cake out of one cake mix because your cake go be that flat even in the bump thing. Which is what happened when I tried to make this chocolate cake for Daryl. I made it and I said, okay, we ain't gonna, he ain't gonna worry about how it look. It's the taste of the cake. If that boy didn't laugh at me, I'm gonna tell you, he had a Fiat when we first started going together. I don't know if people know what a Fiat is, but it's a very small car. But it allow you to do big things in it. I will tell you that though. So he didn't have a Fiat then. That's when we first started going together. Um, he came in, he looked at the cake and he just bust out laughing. He said, "Baby, you know what that looked like?" He said it looked like one of the spare tires in my Fiat I used to have. And I ain't never tried to bake. I can do pies. I can do sweet potato pies. I can do, some of them call them, I think, custard pies. We call them chess pies. And I can do a pecan pie. I can do pies. Can't do no cakes. And I ain't never tried no other pies because I ain't never liked no other pies to try. But now I can make them three kinds. I can make a bad now, mean sweet potato pie. And uh chess pie. And how I got to be a beast at the chess pies because my son was. And the only person that Granny gave, his daddy, mama gave, his grandmother gave him the recipe. And that's how I got the recipe. And I learned how to, she made a mean chess pie. Hmm. You can't bake either, Lisa. That's all right. We gonna learn together. So when I get on here and start making a fool out of myself and those bakers, my supporters that can bake say, Queen, you need to do this. They may have to talk me because hey, I don't know anything. I can learn a lot from y'all. Have learned a lot from y'all. Mm. And you know what really stuck to me? Tria know that because when I got off the phone, I said, "Can you tell them believe me that that girl? I'm 62 years old. Told me pray before I go to bed." And I got a whole pastor, and I'm 62 years old. My grandmother's favorite prayer that she gave me was, "Now I lay me down to sleep." I don't need no damn body to tell me at 62. See, that's some old bogus stuff. Somebody jump down in your chat you ain't never seen before, and they wonder why you block people for doing stupid stuff just to be seen. If I don't know no prayer, I know now I lay me down to sleep. Grandma taught me that as a little bitty girl, and I'm 62. Whoo, Lord. Oh, now some love boat on my TV. Uh, Last night I did 227. And I thought I had seen every episode of that, but hey, I didn't. I never seen no one that George Jefferson had moved in next door to them. So I'll probably revisit that back tonight. That's one of my favorites. I like Pearl. And then I started wearing dresses like Sonya. I wish I could had had some of them pictures. I used to love them dresses and her hair. When our associate pastors, they had on a cold-blooded outfit. It had the coat to it and the skirt, and it just flared out. And it was like a brassy colors, but she sharp anyway. I ain't never, and I've been in that church as long as she been our associate pastor. I ain't never seen that sister wear the same thing twice. Not even the same shoe and everything matched. She just beautiful. She letting her hair grow out. She used to keep it short and keep it colored. And her hair is beautiful and long. And she got her own style in her hair, and I like it. Ain't nothing I wear now, but I like it. It's a Bengals game today. I wonder if it's gone now. And see, on Sunday when it's Bengals day, church members, that's what they be wearing. They Bengal gear, because when they leave in church, they going to the Bengals game. So they have on their whole hookups. There's one guy, he wears his every Sunday though. But he's special, but he's clean, very neat. And I guess he lives alone, because I always see him when I leave from church and go to the market, he up there too. I ain't saying he wears the same outfit, but he had a whole outfit, the scarf, the jacket, the outfit. But then he got the same coat on, but not and the hat and stuff, but not the same clothing. He just wear his hookup every Sunday though. So he's a real Bengals fan. So the ladies had on their jerseys and everything today. I think Pastor and First Lady are Bengals fans. Super Bowl Sunday, I know they had guests and she was trying to rush up the street to get her wings, but they don't come in with it. I ain't never seen Pastor wear the gear. And even though I'm not a Bengals fan, I love the colors. So I do want me a nice little Bengals hookup outfit too. Just to wear, cause everybody be out and everybody. I ain't no football fan, but I support my team. I'll wear some Bengals gear. I just can't afford it. That stuff is high. I looked at jerseys and stuff that I might have liked. Oh yeah, and the nail costs. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. I do everything on the budget. When I went and got my nail repaired and got my nail polish changed, and they said $50, I looked at them and shook my head, which means no more. I will go and get my fillings. And when they say what color polish you want, none. All the same stuff that they got, including the gel dryer, I'm going to have. And I'm going to sit here and practice on my own nails and do me some designs. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. The whole set was $90, but that's because I get them extra long. And I wanted the design. So I didn't complain about that first set because I know I'm never going to give you $90 ever again. But honey, the $50 was enough for the one nail repair. This thumb right here. And to take the polish off, they even charge you to remove your polish and do you a oh no. When I go in there to get my fill in, ain't no polish gonna be on these nails. You gonna give me my filling. Well, what color polish you want? You want gel polish? You want this polish? I don't want no polish. See, I ain't bougie like that. I'm not bougie like that. I ain't wasting no money on no nails like that. I ain't going to get my face made up to go out to the club. I ain't understanding that yet. I got to sit and do an hour for you to cake my face with layers and layers and layers of makeup for me to go to the club for a couple of hours. Mm-mm. I done heard a couple of women say, I'm going out. I'm kind of upset though because I couldn't get nobody to do my makeup. And those the ones had their cash apps up and stuff saying, can you help me with my rent? Can you help me with my car note? Can you help? Uh-uh. Not me. Oh, that gang. What's this? What team is this? The Cleveland Browns, which my uncle used to play for when he played pro ball. And I don't know who the other team is. But then I got garbage I'm cleaning out, trying to clean out, throw away even stuff out the cabinet I don't want. I got a big bag, two big bags sitting out there, and I'm trying to wait until I get the kitchen organized to uh, put anything, do anything else, because I got that other food in there. I'm getting ready to throw out too, but I'm gonna wait a couple of days. I'm gonna let her do the who, and they tried to send me a man the other day, and I was already sick and everything. I just said, I don't want no service. He calling me, telling me how do he get here? You don't get here. I'm not finna be in here with no man, no strange man in my apartment. Mental illness is real. I don't know what made them think they was sending a man up in here. But no, 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 you're not. I don't care what color he is, you ain't sending him up in here. And then I just heard, found out some information from one of my church members, something that happened to her with somebody she was close to in church, like a brother, and came to do a repair uh, for her TV, which was hung on the wall in her bedroom. And when she went to her pastor, and told her pastor about it, he took her to, no, now that was a different situation. What she say happened? Oh, they made it look like the deacons is who she went to. And the deacons made it look like she was wrong for inviting him in her bedroom. I said, you didn't invite him in there to sit and watch TV. You invited him in because there was no way he could fix your TV unless he went in the bedroom. So I was like, oh no. Mm-mm. We're not going to be locked up in here. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I might have to get me a little cable or something. I don't know. I don't want cable though. And then too, no, I don't. I'm just probably because I can't. I don't think I can hook my rope. When I cut my cable, my internet off and start using my internet to my phone, I didn't think about my Roku TV back there because I had a lot of channels and different stuff I could look at, but I never did look at it. So not looking at it made me forget. Now, if you want to look at that, then you need to get it. So I might have to get it cut back on and just deal with the bad service. I don't know. During the daytime, huh? Oh no, I'm gonna have to call you when I get off of here. Oh no. And then I don't know what happened the first 48 hours. They used to do that on the weekend. That was something I loved looking at. Just a whole weekend and nothing about that. And that would run 2 days, even though I done seen them all. But that used to be, I ain't see, I can't find that nowhere. This true crimes ain't that bad though. And I try not to look at a lot of that police stuff. I used to look at all that crime stuff and first 48 hours and all that and all through my sleep couldn't even rest trying I still could hear it while I'm sleeping. I stopped watching it. But honey, I'd do anything this weekend today to have first 48. I got two nails that I keep hitting and they so sore that I can't even go get a fill in now until my nail heal. Let's see. Let me read it through my comments, y'all. Let's see. Lisa said we love you too. Goddess Tree say check your cash app and Zelle. Okay, cause yeah, it ain't on this phone. This ain't my primary phone I'm on. Hold on, let me go get it. Ah, see that? These legs that happen now. If I'd have stood up, I'd have failed. See, yeah, this one was over there on the charger because I this the one that I try to keep charged because this is my primary one. And I can't, that's, uh-oh, I'm sitting on the phone. That's making me mad too because I took pictures with this and I can't even make a reel out of it on YouTube. My church pictures today, they were very nice. Oh, this what topped it off. My mother-in-law said, "You so pretty." I said, "Thank you." So as I'm pulling out the church, the granddaughter say, wait a minute, grandma want me to take a picture of you. Hold on, y'all. Oh shit. Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you. I love you, Tree. Okay. Let me go to my Zelle. I don't have to go to Zelle. All I got to do is go to my email. Does that mean I had to sign into my bank account to go to my Zelle? So I usually just look on. Mm? Thank you, Lisa. I love you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let me finish reading my comments. That ain't nothing unexpected though. They love on me all the time. Let's see. Okay, I had already read Lisa's comments. So you're flunky, and I'm the paymaster and proud of it. Brenda said, "Good show, Brenda. Thank you." Uh, Lisa said, "We love you too. Thank you. I love you too." Lisa said, "I can't bake." Uh, Tria laughing as usual. That's why I'm a fire because she on the job playing and laughing too much. I still haven't heard the ching ching. That's because the phone was off. Because I had to re-download the app to make it come back. Who's next with a cash app? Make it rain. The flunky and the paymaster started it off. Yes, y'all did. I ordered mine with Sheens and Temu and get nails for less than $2. When I do my own nails, I got a whole thing of 1,000 for like $7. The coffin kind. hmm Hey there, Veronica. Korean said, right. I used to dream about First 48, girl. That's some bad. I know that is bad. Nicole said the first 48 is on A&E. All episodes, I binge watched them. Oh, are they? Okay. Do you know when do you get it in your city and state? I'm going to go look for it. Yeah, I love the first 48. I'm going to tell y'all about the first 48. I had shut down. Sometimes I used to do that and just stay in the house. And I didn't go out the house for like 7 or 8 days. And all day and all night, I watched first 48 until I got about 150 episodes in. Yep. So that's how I've seen most of them. The best what I like is Old Girl in Memphis. My mother would hold criticism self. She started watching it. I just don't know about that woman in Memphis with them long nails. How could she be a detective with long nails? I say, Mama, what does got to do with that lady job? It's just something about her. Long nails. Now you talking about that lady. And how many years? I said, how many years have I been wearing long claw nails? Even my natural nails were claws. I used to bite my nails and stop when I worked for the insurance company. So Karina me changed me just here in the last week of looking at that just justice thing that really, start making me say, wait a minute, you need to think about this. This could be you, don't take lightly. And me and my cousin, she say my cousin in church today, when I was telling her what I had been going through and how I thought about, I really fear for my life. And she said, you should, because hey, mental illness is real. Now I'm speaking from a mother that has a child. hmm Caroline Mason, but she a beast and she don't play. She do not play. You hear me? She don't play. I love her. She do not play. Hair be laid. The chunky little chick. Hair be laid, honey. And she be better than, don't she get on a Korean better than them men do, don't she? She ride they butt and let them know she ain't no joke because she a female. I love her. Yep, I love her. Yeah, I gotta start taking me a tablet or something to work too, because there's two events that one I want to participate in. I didn't write the date down nor the time, and that's they doing for the less fortunate teens. They're doing something, but we're not, they gonna be coming to the church. We're gonna have beauticians there and different things like that and just cater to them. I don't know if they coming from different group homes or where they coming from, but she from the hood. Yeah, yeah. That's what make it even better. Yeah, that's what he see, that's what I'm saying. When you come from the hood yourself, you know that's how them two judges is down there. My two cousins came from the hood. So they taking stuff. They already know every game. That's how my nephew that's been on the my oldest nephew been on the police force over 20 years. Hawk don't play. Hawk came from the hood. Hawk came from, made of matter of fact, from one of the worst neighborhoods, Winton Tass. When my sister first got out on her own and moved here from Milwaukee, that's where she got her apartment at. And he was the only child then. So he know about the hood. He didn't get out the hood until hell. He was a teenager, so he know about the hood. Them the best ones. Hmm. So that's why I said ain't where you live from and where you came from. It's where you go and what you turn out to be. I like this true crime thing too. Girl, yeah, you know how to deal with them. And they know you don't play. And most of them by now, if they are regular on your bus, all you got to do is give them the eye. Give them that evil eye. That's all. You ain't got to holler at them kids. Just give them the evil eye. And they know you mean business. That's why you don't need no monitor on that bus. Look through that mirror at them and give them that evil eye. They know you mean business. That's why I say my mother and them never had to whoop us. It was that look or what you knew they expected. That's why I never was a teenage pregnant child. I don't care how hot that tail got. I wasn't taking my parents home no baby. Uh-uh. See, that's what I'm saying. When these people talking about how great mothers they are, but what you stick and give your child when they go out there, they ain't utilizing it because every child is not going to utilize it. But me, that's all I thought about was, girl, you don't get out there pulling your clothes off, doing them with that little boy, and you get pregnant, you got to go home. And my mother probably wouldn't have beat me no nothing. It was me that didn't want to hurt her. My booty didn't tingle enough to hurt my mother. I respected her and loved her more than that. I wanted her to know that she raised me better than that. I got birth control pills and wasn't even having sex, just in case I got hot in the booty. Remind you now that had my baby till I was 24, turning 25. Had him at 24, August the 1st, 25, August the 18th. And had been on my own since the age of 17. And remind you in the same apartment when I made him. Now don't tell me how smart your kids is when they didn't know wasn't smart enough to stop at the daggone thing or tell him to bring a rubber. Or they didn't go, hey, I thought I couldn't, and I told y'all that I didn't think I could have kids. I spent my lifetime with IUDs and copper sevens and had to get them removed because my body was rejecting them. Just give me another brand. Uh-huh. Give me another brand. You take that one out, make sure you got another one to put in. Because I'm not good at taking my heart medicine. I definitely it wasn't gonna be no oops, I forgot to take my birth control pill either. I knew I wasn't responsible enough after I got them to take them. Don't talk me. Talking about they smart, they was dumb as hell. No damn way I wanted no baby on my side. And I had lots of friends. I had friends who was damn near grandmamas and granddaddies before I had my baby. I had some that never got they diploma because they was too busy skipping school to get Dino. Don't talk to me. And I ain't never gonna say I was no perfect little girl. I wasn't. And like it's a shame that uh, my bad experience, I was gonna put in my book, and that Duck Plucker knew it because he even said I'd like to write your book. What the hell am I gonna let you write my book for? But if I get on here and I tell the rest of the story where they said I'm screwing my husband, my stepfather, you know I wasn't as an adult. But I'm at least try to save that part for my book since he took that from me. Something that I had been waiting for a long time. I let a nut and duck plucker that I trusted take that away from me and then ask me when I used to say, I never had to hold nobody's secret no more. Is that what you meant by that? You a dirty goddamn dog. Yeah, I'm going to like this. I ain't never really sat and watched maybe one or two. Yeah, I'm not going to do all that. It's too stressful. Then I got high blood pressure. I got a heart problem. I'm definitely not going to give you the satisfaction of none of these nothing duck pluckers just going to die of misery, take me out because I'm hollering and screaming at them. They waiting for me to die and they going to go before me. Watch. They going to go out there and get hit by a train, a bus, or somebody just gonna sneak up on them and bust their head out because I told you it's somebody already looking for her. And she's so stupid, she ain't even looking behind her. She's still trying to get a ride from the corner bar. And they waiting for her to stand outside. They got pictures and everything up. They got her dancing in the bar. They got her going up to the bar buying drinks. Mhm. I ain't gotta do nothing. Right, Corinne said, and I don't call them bad. I tell them they just will not disrespect me because I don't disrespect them. My cousin does my ministry of music. I mean, he is just his kids, just him. He shares on Facebook a lot of the little notes. He first started out on a suspension class, and he had kids that didn't want to go back to regular class because they loved him. And he shares his little things and little notes. And he was trying to change careers because he's burnt out. And he said, I just tell him, I said, you can't do it, baby. You stuck for a minute because you there for a reason. And let me tell you what I say. After listening to Pastor today, and I've been saying this, the judge, the jury, the haters on YouTube, no matter what and where I go and how bad you want me to be, it's not God is sending, and he's sending me there for a reason and a purpose. Don't think I'm going to be sitting in cells, shitting and bathing and eating 3. I'm going in there and I'm going to make whatever time I got to do in there productive. I'm either going in there to get something or I'm going in there to give something. You can believe that. While they still sitting out here on YouTube talking about me. No time of my life shall ever be just wasted. You can believe that. God put me on this earth for a purpose, and I've been serving it. And if I have to still remain giving it and serving it in the penitentiary, I will. I'll sit in there and go in there and go to school and get some type of degree. I will go in there and start me a mentor program. So don't think my time is going to be wasted. And these dummies still going to be sitting on YouTube talking about me. Loser. Mm-mm. I don't care what that judge ain't doing that. Whatever comes out of his mouth, God put that there. Whatever comes, if I do a jury trial, whatever that jury come out with, God puts that there. I know I am. And I'm going to remain one, in or out. Them days I was in there, I stayed up with a heroin addict. I was just her ear. Damn door! Knock on my goddamn door begging and shit, and you ain't seen me 4 or 5 days and don't say if you okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't know that was you. Hey, how you been? I was worried about you.
What you come back so slow?
Huh? I've been in here for 5 days sick. I just got up and got started.
Okay, well, see, I was on my way. My mama, she in the nursing. Remember last time you saw us? We was in the hospital.
Right.
When they shipped her out, 'cause she had that open heart stent.
I know.
And then when they got there, they sent her to nursing homes. So she
You got it. Stop.
so she can rehabilitate.
She just rehabilitating. Oh, okay.
But God's good all the time. Everything good. She's supposed to be coming home tomorrow.
Oh, is
so
she?
I got Scott has to come get her some change of clothes. So she ready to get up out of there.
Yeah, I know she is. And she's got living her little good life over there. I know she is. But how you been doing?
I'm good. I've been working, doing the same thing.
Okay, I know last time I seen you was going through a little something and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, you know we all go through a little something. That shit let you come to mama.
Right.
Though.
I think you and your sister and them up to the hospital.
I saw you walking person and somebody, something recognized in the family like
your sister?
Yeah, they didn't know we knew each other.
No, she knew we knew each other.
I'm talking about my niece.
Oh, your niece.
Yeah,
oh, okay. Your sister
yeah.
daughter. Yeah, because your sister know me.
Yeah, of course.
So, okay. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, how was your holiday?
Quiet. I was sick, quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the bed for 5 days. I'm just now getting up. I got them coming to help me get my kitchen and stuff back right, and I'm throwing away stuff and doing all of that. But other than that, I had a heart attack now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah, but other than that, I'm good. Trying to be. I went to church today. This was probably this is the second Sunday I've been back. Yeah, but other than that, I ain't been doing nothing. Just kind of staying in. I thought that was them because I've been in here 4 days. It was 5 days in here, literally in the bed, just gone. And then they knocking on your door, and I'm coming to the door, and it's somebody begging me.
Right.
6 a.m. in the morning, you knocking on my door, begging.
Okay.
But you ain't, when I open the door, you ain't seen me 4 or 5 days. You don't say how I'm doing, no nothing. That's why I said I'm not on my door. I know it was you. Oh, okay. I'm glad I did come and look though, and didn't just assume.
I seen the sign. I can read. So
I'm finna take that down and put. Sorry, I missed you. So if you see that, still knock on the door.
Okay, well I try to respect the sign.
No. I'm just doing that for them, just begging and all of that. Get out, get a job, or do something. You got men. Y'all got men running into your house. You're sleeping at women. The men knocking on the door, begging for food and all that. You going to stick them and they don't feed you? You know? This ain't the drop in.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna get on up on top of this hill and take off my clothes. Good shit.
Good shit.
Always. Like,
well, don't be a stranger.
I ain't gonna be stranger. Hey, you give me the open doors, sign, don't pay attention. I'm not now. I know.
Okay.
But I respect the sign. So. Okay.
You be good. Like I said, I ain't gotta be single. I'm single because I want him. He's very handsome and work every day. The most beautiful smile and look you in your eyes when he talk to you. I had to keep on just cheesing and grinning. Don't talk to me because you don't know my business. Tell you everything. That's the mama's boy. All sisters, the baby, and he the boy. The niece knows me too because she lives up here. And he didn't know that the niece already knew me. I know that he comes and when the weather was cold and if he's not working and the weather is cold, he comes and takes her daughter to school so she don't have to bring the baby out in the cold. Real mannerable, ain't pulling and tugging and all of that. I would have let him sit down and invite him to sit down, which I normally do, but he can see I got the phone in my hand and I'm on live, and I didn't explain that to him. Hmm. But what was I in the middle of telling? He just throwed it off. Come on, Tria, what was I talking about? Hell, I done forget. They one of the places that that I had applied for had to reject my apartment. I mean, well, I guess the apartment because I didn't go through, and I guess I should. A lot of people don't call; they send letters, and so I had to reapply and update my address because they took my application and the apartment and moved on because I didn't respond. So I mean, if I get any call for an apartment, I am going to take it no matter what, even if I'm only in it a month or two or whatever, just because my address is out there. It was good. It was good. I can never make it just. This was part of the other seafood boil that I made for my sister and them. I had froze a lot of the stuff because I made a whole box for them, and this was the pack that basically I had bought a whole box, and then I bought a whole new bag of shrimp. So I already had my shrimp and my crab legs. So I just put it in a tight container and froze it. So I used some of that instead of going through and throwing it away and buying a whole lot more because I had a pretty big one. And I tried to I sent to not to waste the crab legs. I had sent him basically everything that I could that was left. But it's good. It's really good. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to have to throw none of my crab legs away because normally that's what I go through is throwing them away. And I don't want to throw them away. So I'm going to force myself. If it means getting up in the middle of the night like I did last night, I woke up in the middle of the night hungry. Now remember I had ate half of I had ate a little over half, a little under half of the burrito, which was good. That was the blessing that I had got from Lisa, and I said I'm gonna go eat dinner with that, and I did, and I ate I ate that. So I've been trying to make myself eat, but once a day is not doing it. You know, I'm gonna have to just sit here, and I bought me. Um, Dang, I should have asked him to go over to the store for me. But just to show you there is good people, somebody took my garbage already. It was two big garbage bags out there. So they look out for me. Some know to just grab the garbage. They don't have to bother me. It can just be somebody that I don't even know that's coming through here, come back and say, Annie, I took your garbage, just because they passed through here. So some people will take it if I set it out there and I don't even know who it is. So I mean, I am surrounded around good people, and then I'm surrounded around some that are just beggars and users too. So you got to weed them out. It's one that I fuss at him. I'm gonna keep fussing at him. I'm gonna cuss him out. I'm gonna do everything. I'm still gonna love him. I'm still gonna feed him. But he know when I'm mad, and he don't take it personal because I'm like the mother he got left. He's not around his family because he burnt bridges with the only family that was, allowing him to stay with him and do things. So he got money coming, and he want to buy a car. It'll just show you where priorities is, not a roof over his head. but a card that you can't insure because you ain't got no job. If it break down, you can't get it repaired because you ain't got no job. And then for a person to get on here that ain't never had a driver's license, a car, a GED, or diploma, I'm always put that in there. To get out here and tell somebody I had 100 jobs, but no driver's license and insurance the day of the accident. Ohio law states you must have a driver's license and you must be insured. So there's no charge of driving without license. You lying cunt. Just say anything for attention. And them dummies sat over there and they listened to it. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nobody in her chat and that subscribe to her has a GED or a diploma. And I probably got some over here too, but they got common sense. See, a lot of people didn't get their GED. A lot of people didn't graduate, but they got common sense, and that's worth a lot. That put a little smile on my day because y'all just don't know he is a sweetheart. Handsome, always clean, always dressed to the nines, even in casual wear, work every day, got a hustle on the side as a mechanic. I ain't got no dirt under his nails. I ain't never seen a mechanic with no dirt under their nails. I've been knowing him 2, 3 months before he told me what his side hustle was. He made $500 putting windows in that got busted out. 2 cars in a couple of hours. Ain't got no doggone oil up, no sign of oil on him nowhere. Trying to see if I can figure out who came and got my garbage. So me being here, it's good things and there's, bad things. Oh, you know what, Tree? I ain't even have to go to Cash App to see yours because it's in my email too. I forgot that. But yeah, other than that, God has been good to me and he ain't gonna fail me now. And Pastor even said that today. Some people are jealous of your blessings. And because you have been blessed through life, you get enemies from that. Like, why her and not me? Why him and not me? You just gotta believe, be a believer. And then today he say, honey, I got some in here. Sweet as gold, active, or do anything, trying to get their life right, come in here getting their teaching. He's saying step right out that door and cuss you out. And all I could do was laugh. But before church, I have not seen pastor come up into the church before church. My pastor came up today, and it ain't but a few of us sitting in church. And he walks over to me and he grabs me and he grabs my hands. He said, are you okay? I said, yes, I am. Yes, I am. First lady went home because I didn't tell him I had the heart attack. First lady knows. His mother came over to me today because the first lady done and he done told her. So I know what my love is. I got love, and I got hate on social media, but I ain't seen not one person in my church that even looks at me like they dislike me. I got young folks coming up to me, hugging me. I got people hollering out the window after church. I see you Sunday. So what these deadbeats on here think about me means zero. It's real time what you worry about. And that's not just for me. That's for any influencer, content creator that's in my bushes. And especially, I'm saying the ones that ain't in there for the wrong reason. And you got them haters out there, let them be your motivators. You ain't the unhappy one. They are, because they worried about you. Okay. Mhm. It feels good when you speaking on something and you've been lied about on something and somebody been following you since the beginning can tell just how it happened and clear up that lie. That makes me feel good. Mm-hmm. 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 That means she been following me for at least, I just looked at it. It was 2021 when I came on YouTube. She been following me since then. Because that's when that happened. And that story has grown to be such a big lie. And said I talked about somebody's deceased child, and I did not. She was able to just put in, no, she didn't, and tell exactly how it happened. Exactly how it happened. I know I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. And ain't nobody never gonna steal my joy. Believe that. So what I'm saying in other words is F what you heard. If you want the truth and you my supporter, come to me. Email me. Because the one thing I don't want you to be is confused. And I want you to be able to hear the truth from the horse's mouth, not from the dinosaur, not from Turd Face, not from the other mental one over there that gets mad and will say anything that comes up, or what they think. That one does what he thinks, what's in his screwed up, scrambled up brain. And I'm going to leave him alone because he had more sense than most. I got to give it to you. You knew how to clean house to save your ass. I'm texting you, Tria. I want you to do something. But anyway, for the most part, everything has been amazing over here. We've had some good times. I enjoyed last night. That Phantom Dream shit, that messed me up. But I think that has something to do with a lot of stress or something that you going through that causes them too. I mean, I'm sitting there narrating and going through it, and all of a sudden I can hear myself talking, struggling, fighting, and cussing. In the past, like I said, if I took my medicine, the one, anyway, I found one video where I was slurring talking when Miss Eva that was there. They didn't notice that I was short of breath as I'm slurring too. I was drunk. That was their assessment. Okay. Your test went through. So don't always assume that, these negative people lying on creators and content creators and stuff like that. You got people that'll sit up. You got old folks my age that's sitting up just for content that'll say anything against somebody. I had one pretended to be my friend, had they chat praying for me and doing all that. And then the next day I go in there and one of her followers say something negative. You know what, girl? That's probably true. Huh? I roasted that hoe. And ain't never been back since. Another one. You cannot compete nor compare. I told y'all didn't read. I told y'all she was going to jail. I told y'all. I told y'all it was just a matter of time and she was going to jail. I wasn't never hiding, first of all. And I ain't going to jail because I was selling no goddamn dope that'll kill nobody. I'm on an accident that ain't even a criminal charge. It's a traffic charge. You got to be the low downest dirty duck plucker there is to try to sell and kill somebody and get people hooked on dope to make a dollar. I wouldn't trust you as far as I can spit, and I can't spit that far. Always talking about somebody. And want to justify what they did and why it's different than somebody else. It ain't no difference. You a demon and you a devil in disguise. Probably still undercover selling dope or financing somebody to sell it. Whew. How y'all doing? Just want to give y'all a little bit about how people is. I ain't mad. I ain't mean. I ain't upset. I feel good. I'm gonna sit here eat this seafood boil that I'm gonna take. I ran out of aluminum foil, and I ain't gonna keep going over to the store and spending. Cause if I spend under $5 every time I do that, I gotta pay an extra 50 cents for one. I went to church and forgot the trash bags. Went back and got them, and just made sure I bought enough to make it at least $5, so I ain't have to pay the 50 cents. But I ain't keep on going over there making up stuff just not to pay the 50 cents too. But I can still work it out. My aunt, they got the little frosting on them. I got a cherry one and I got a I got an apple one, but back in the day they used to be the big ones, and my aunt they had the little frost stuff on them, little thin coating of like sugar frosting, and she put some butter on them and wrap them up, and that was our dessert. Put them in the oven, and then we dip them and scoop them with some vanilla ice cream. And I got a whole brand new thing of vanilla ice cream up there, so that's gonna be my snack. I'm trying to do it, y'all. I'm trying to get my sexy back. Mm. And them 5 days in bed didn't do nothing but say I was eating and trying to eat and getting on the scale, seeing I'm gaining a pound and a pound there, and get sick again. 4 5 days in bed, setback, no eating. Yeah, but I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I know some stayed home. I know I like to stay home and be honest with y'all, I like to stay home on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Just give me some movies, cuddle, make sure I got something to eat, and just lay around and eat. Because even when I went to family members' house, the families that I always went to always started early. It wasn't no wait to 6 and 7 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? So dinner was lunchtime, so you could be back at home and cuddling and doing your movies and be done brought your plate home if you ain't cooked. Now back in the day, I don't care if we did go out, uh, married and not married, even with their, I cooked at home. That was a demand just in case we went somewhere and they didn't like the food. And Desmond was like that, Mom, we going so and so, but will you please make sure you cook? Because if the food ain't right, we can come home and eat. But yeah, everything has been going good. We've been having fun, laughing, giggling, and I love that. No stress. Dismiss those quickly that come over here and trying to interrupt and take the joy away. Mm-hmm. Tria put her foot on them. We ain't playing over here. You ain't breaking our peace. I don't care what you come over here and do, what you come over here and say. I ain't got to cuss you out, just dismiss you, report you, and block you. Even in comments, that's what I do. I ain't cuss nobody out. If it's really inappropriate, report them, just delete it. A lot of the comments y'all don't even see. I keep telling y'all, they held for review, so they think they doing something smart, but they never hit this screen. Bye bye. We gonna start saying poof, be gone. Poof, be gone. Thanks for the 40 likes, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can't never tell y'all how many people are actually have viewed the video because you don't come out. But I can guarantee you one thing is that I have not ended a video and it has to register. It takes sometime a half an hour for the numbers to ching, 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 ching and register without ending a live with at least 300 people. And to me, that's a blessing. Whether they talking in chat or they just sitting there and giving me that view time. My biggest video in the last 28 days, y'all ain't gonna believe this, is Goddess, 2.2K. So see how you don't have to be negative? My dog got the most views in the last two. Was it 20? I did 28 days, and then I did it 7 days, and it still hit 2.2K. So see how you don't have to be negative. Oh, you've been. Oh yeah, y'all, cousin Junior. Oh my God, you've been listening. You've been looking since cousin Junior. Cousin Junior sister reached out to me, and cousin Junior, asking for prayers because I just seen cousin Junior. Me and cousin Junior ain't mad at each other out of spite of what people have said or whatever. He had open heart surgery, and he's so fragile. Um, and I just told her, tell him I love him, and I'm gonna wait until everybody, because that means he's loved by a lot of ones in the family. So I don't want to go out there bombarding and have to sit, but I will be going to see him and give him a lot of love. I stopped cousin Junior from coming and working because cousin Junior is very fragile, and cousin Junior has had a stroke and still trying to help me, but health wise it wasn't right, and I don't use nobody. Even though he didn't charge me for working for me, I still don't use people like that. And then his work became unacceptable too. It was costing me more to repair because a lot of times he can't even stand up to do the painting and stuff that he was doing. It had gotten bad. Yeah, but cousin Junior, he just had open heart surgery. It's just been what, 2, 3 days ago. His sister reached out to me and said he was going in for open heart surgery. And I just told her, just when you get there, just tell him I love him and he in my prayers. So there's no fallout. As I seen him at the funeral, we hugged each other. Everything is cool. It's just that cousin Junior just helped. Couldn't, he couldn't do that. And he wasn't going to stop because he's a man. He was raised, he had a good father. And his father was, and them brothers, they all were providers and hard workers. And he been doing cement work since he was a kid. So, he been a money making duck plucker. And it's just he's too old now and he's too sickly. And he still go out, even have a stroke. His dad's specialty was blacktopping. He will go out and will blacktop. Even though we say who would allow him to do it, he can still do it, and they let him do it. But we just got to keep him in our prayer. That's something that was, I have a lot on my mind that I don't even say nothing about. But yeah, that was a tear jerking moment. Because with him being as fragile as he is, even if he go through the surgery, the recovery can be tough because he's very fragile. Hell, I don't even think he weigh 100 pounds. And he likes to drink his wine and his beer. And that's another thing we used to fall out about. I give him his wine and his beer, but I started letting give me a little boost to get me started. And that's the end of the job. Because he's fried now. He ain't eating. And he will come out after a while, or if he stays the night, he will go in there and he'll eat, and I make sure he got plenty cooked. But other than that, he's fragile. He's too fragile for that. And when you ain't coating your stomach like that, and you already sick like that, like I said, he had already had a bad stroke. So his strengthening stuff ain't even that good. But yeah, I heard somebody say in one of their chats something about my cousin. You don't know nothing about him. You don't know nothing about me. That's just how anything they can use. I don't even remember who chat it was and what. I just shook my head. Didn't respond. Because when they say stuff, unless it's something just drastic, I don't even comment. But if it's something, it's basically what I do. Yeah, Tria. Yeah, we gotta pray for cousin Junior. Yeah, so Lisa been around a long time too. Then, hmm cause I didn't even have to need no work to do. Let me tell you what cousin Junior do. Cousin Junior's be wanting to get out there, and he be like, "Cuz, what you need done?" I said, "Baby, I don't need nothing done. Go on and rest." Now, you know what? I seen so and so. I need to come out there and get that together. And he catches the bus out there, out here. Since his little car is little, they played him on his little car. People are, he had fixed his seat. These people had, one of his roommates that he lived with had passed away. And one of the family members gave it to him. A matter of fact, his mother, but didn't give him the title to the car. Cousin Junior, by living in her building, trusting, and it wasn't a mother, it was somebody else. One of the sons, he was working with me then when they found his roommate dead, and he had been 2 years putting this money into this vehicle, put a new engine in it, did everything, but he could never switch it into his name. And the mother had been living between both cities. She was out of town, supposed to give it to him this time when she came back, and the brother came and took the car from him after he done put his money in. So that's why I say, people are dirty. Hey, goddess. So we convinced him to leave that alone. Just take the L and keep it moving. But he had him a little vehicle. When he first started coming out my house, he was coming in his vehicle. Well, he wasn't coming in his vehicle then. I'll take it back. He would sneak a couple of times and came because it was basically parked because he couldn't get the proper license and insurance. Yeah, but in these days and times, you can't even trust some of those, uh, that you've been able to trust because the money is the root of all evil, and people do anything for money. When husbands is killing wives and kids, and that's a lot of what I'm seeing on here for the insurance money. That young brother setting the house on fire because he was jealous of the girlfriend dating somebody new, but his son, his 6-year-old baby, was in there when he did it. And then as he was running away from the fire, somebody going toward that house that knew him, he killed them too. So an innocent person ain't done nothing to him. But because he could identify him, he killed him on the way running out of there. And then how he lied was, and they let you sit there and lie the whole time. He was saying that he said his sister picked him up and where his sister picked him up from, and he hadn't been in that area. He had gotten a call from somebody else, one of her baby daddies. No, one from her brother saying that one of her baby daddies had threatened to kill her and burn the house down. Not only did his sister say, "Yeah, I picked him up over there," coming from over that away. Not only did he say he hadn't been there, and his phone pinged everywhere, and they interrogated him on phones. Now, which one of these phones you say? You say this one is disconnected, this one work. He said, yeah. Told him your phone pinged at the house when you burned, at the house when you was leaving, in the car when your sister picked you up. Why do these people? I know you have seen these crime investigation shows. I know ain't nothing but a dummy gonna use. That's how they dumb, because ain't nothing but what. How do you think the burner phones came to be? Well, when you getting ready to do a criminal act or robbery or something, or you selling dope, they even have dope houses, the big dope houses, when they dealing the dope every day, the whole staff throw their phones away. Dumb criminals. Yup. The goddess is something else, girl. And point blank, period. She don't want nothing by me. She gonna stand in front of them and just bark at them. I'm run my little friends away. So she been in the room with me for the last 2 days, though. She got a little spot set up so she can actually see me. So she been in there with me for the last 2 days. I was taking her to church today, but it was cold and it was raining and drizzling outside. And hey guys, I can hear. Listen, she still got her 2 front boots on, so that's why I can hear in it. You come and get her then. I bet you ain't over telling your mama that about Lola. When Lola over there showing out. Shit. These dogs can be a handful, honey. And they can be like, they really in charge. Like they the boss. Like they pay. Take her. I'm gonna take her one next week, a week after next. The only shot she's got to catch up on is, I know she will. That's why I be them out talking about I'm mistreating Goddess, and Goddess is being treated better than they man or they woman is treating them, and they treating their kids or grandkids. Shit, Goddess lived like a damn queen over here. She get royal treatment. I told you, one said in my comment, I bet she don't even bathe that dog. Everybody know I do. I give her spa time. Another one come in and say, look at her. That dog terrified in that shot. Let a dog be a dog. What do you mean let a dog be a dog? Do you mean a dog ain't supposed to get a bath? I ain't seen their dog at the groomer, at the wash bowl that's sitting there wagging their tail. Cuss you out and put Lola you both out till you take care of your ass out of here and take Lola with you. And we have to feed them and pay vet bills, get their shots and shit. A neglected one is when you see them mangy, skinny, hungry, no food, no clean area. That's when they being mistreated. Ain't nothing dirty where she sleep at. A matter of fact, the first room in the house, I'll take you back there and show you. Her room, my bedroom ain't been cleaned. My kitchen ain't finished. But I bet you her room is. Bet you her room spotless. I bet her room look better than they bedroom. Everything been mopped and ready for her to come back up in here. Look at that. Ain't nothing dirty back here. And talking about Goddess. All the little teddy bears been put up there. I sanitized her little chair. Ain't nothing dirty back here. Now go show your room. Show your grandkids' room. Now I ain't gonna show you my room, but Goddess' room has been freshly sanitized and disinfected. with some beautiful not perfumey deodorizer. Don't talk to me. Tell me about my baby. Go in my room, it's a different story. I ain't did nothing in my room in 5 days. Wait a minute, I can't turn my phone around. Hold on. This phone is that other phone, and it freezes and do what it want to do. She gets attention first. I put her first, just like I used to put my baby, my son, my foster kids. They came first. Ain't nothing it beat about me. Ain't nothing over here trifling about me. Now I say my room, it ain't dirty. It ain't dirty now. It's out of order, but it ain't dirty. I bet you I can go back there in 10 minutes and get it together and show you. But nah, my baby don't live dirty. My dog live better than some of these bitches that's sitting on here that ain't changed they depend they draws in a couple of days because they've been sitting and going around trolling on YouTube. Betcha that. They stink so bad, they husbands say, hell, I'm glad she in there on YouTube. I'm tired of smelling that fish. Don't come in here and get in the bed with me. As long as she stay up on that, the better it is. And the only reason why I ain't finished the kitchen is because I'm trying to make sure that I can show this person how to break. All the dishes are clean. There are no dirty dishes over there. I want them to remove the countertops. I left enough dishes in there for them to learn where they go in there. So it ain't like my kitchen ain't clean. It's out of order with all clean stuff. So they have to sanitize, remove every section where the microwave is, wipe that, what I do twice a week, wipe down the microwave, lift everything up in case there's any coffee or sugar done ran up under there. Show them how to do my black appliances. Okay? Ain't no dishes in the sink. Ain't not a dirty dish or a dirty pot over there except what I warmed up this butter. So ain't nothing trifling over here. Ain't nothing dirty over here. But see, some people can show you a clean kitchen because they've been on YouTube all day and ain't nothing in it. It ain't got no kind of nothing that a lady would have. It's just plain. Some plain shit from the dollar store. Now, I like to decorate from the dollar store, but everything in here didn't come from the dollar store that I decorated with. And my kitchen can make a statement. Somebody show you who puts them damn all them magnets and shit on their refrigerator. And you got a little clock here. Yeah, I never see my kitchen like that. I don't care how much you call me a hoarder. I'm going to have everything I want. And I bet you somebody can come in here and say, oh, I like the way you got this set up. How many, the only way you can judge mine is I show you it all. I'll go live in my bedroom. I take all my pictures in my bathroom because that's my best lighting. I done showed you my kitchen, goddess room, and everywhere I sit in here. Why do I have to sit up against that same damn wall? I don't have to do that up in here. That's the best spot. A wall with nothing behind it. Know that chair got a stank. And had a nerve to put funky every time they talking about me. Funky? You must like tasting on funky over here. Because you tongue kissing him. And he sure used to eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Funky. And then you called me, say you was getting ready to get me at 3 a.m. in the morning. Am I lying? Huh? Man, I ain't never got on there and sucked that knob. Because he been with funkies. Everything he been with looked like they had yeast infections. Not only that, you done tasted a little bit of baby mom, brother, because brother been in baby mom. You funky. You nasty. Tramp. And that's who you want to fight over. Girl, please. Get a life. She'll be over there screaming at the TV tonight. I'm just giving y'all some entertainment, y'all. Tell y'all how it really is for y'all that didn't know. And the taste must be so good because everybody keep telling me now. I even had law enforcement ask me, is she gay? Miss Davis, do you think she want a sexual relationship with you? I don't know why. But then I had to think maybe she tasted it on him and it tasted so good when she was kissing him. She said, shit, I want to go over there and lick and lack on some of that. I don't want it second hand. I want it first hand. But you lucked out. I don't do girls. See, you already did your penitentiary bit. You so hot and desperate. Barbara got you and you did Barbara. Big Barbara got you, you did Barbara, and Barbara did you. And on not only that, Big Sally came and got Mama. Mama was doing Big Sally. I'm gonna stop, y'all. I can't get out of church and act like that. Now I'm gonna have to ask for forgiveness because that is bad. That is bad. I just got through praising him and thanking him. Now I'm gonna ask for forgiveness when I get off of here. It's just hard not to when opportunity comes. I know you is, girl. That's why I gave you that write-up, and that's why you on probation now, because you be too busy laughing on the job. Having too much fun. It's one hell for review, y'all. So whoever just typed that message, if it had anything in it, they'll never see it. I keep telling y'all, stop wasting your time. Ain't nobody gonna see that. You just now I'm not saying because some of them accidentally go through y'all that are not, it's just a word or something you may have put in there, may take it. But other than that, I have mine. You can set it up. You can have different levels, and I have mine at a high level. So that's why some of the messages are not. Let me see if I can go in this other phone. Hold on. Let's see. Been going to YouTube Studio because I've been learning a lot of stuff that I didn't know I could do with two devices. Hold on. Because I hate for my people. Even Tria, one of your messages was in there here for review. But y'all ain't gonna stay on here much longer. Cause I do just want to kind of relax and spend some time, and I don't want to be up real late and then still don't get no sleep. I at least have a little fun and a little entertainment watching some TV or something. It's still sucking on these crabs over here. Hold on. I want to see this anyway. Let me see if it shows up already in here for review. No, it don't. It don't. It won't do it until I end the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you're watching the replay, please subscribe to the channel. We at 786, trying to hit the 1K mark. And it's been aggressively growing. I want to thanks to all the new subscribers. Thank you for your support. Thanks for not making me wait 2-3 months to be able to get to 1K. I appreciate it. Tria say no one can see the help for review comments. Poof. Yep, they can't see it. They can't release it. And a lot of those have been over there because that's some place that I really don't even visit, that I don't have no concern. So all I do is go over there and just clear it out and push, throw in the trash, push, throw in the trash, push, throw in the trash. Unless it's one of my supporters or somebody that has made a comment that it wasn't negative, then I release it. But it was things over there from 2 months ago. That's why I tell everybody, if you just made the comment, you know wasn't nothing bad in it, just rewrite it and post it again. Just look at what word you may think or may have held it for review and remove that. That's why I say a lot of little smart shit they say don't even get seen. Just think if it did, how much we'd be bogged down. Now, it don't be that many over there. And they be trolls. It don't be, most of them trolls don't have pictures and all that with them fake names with all them numbers and stuff behind it and all that. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If everything in there go to waste, because I ain't even started on the corn. That's one of my favorite too. I just took a little bite of that. But I'm not eating all that extra stuff because the main thing I want to eat is make sure I don't waste these crab legs. Phyllis said, a person who becomes equally guilty in the crime of another by knowingly and voluntarily aiding a aiding the criminal before or after the crime if something happens to Yolanda. I ain't did nothing. What you tell? What is all of that about? If a person becomes equally guilty in crime, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know where it's coming from. So what would I do? Go to the police and give them what the emails? I just reject the emails and tell them I'm not interested, bitch. I wouldn't care if they blow the bitch brains out and yours either. Goodbye. I don't know nothing. I said that. I don't want no part of that. But I'm not going to go reporting that. I don't give a fuck what they do to the bitch, and you either. I don't knowingly know nothing. I'm getting anonymous emails. I don't know who these people is. They are offered that to do. Bad bitch. I ain't going to. You better go over there and help her, bitch. Since you over there in her chat. Well, you shouldn't have came over here and told me shit. You should go over there and tell that dumb bitch be careful and stop. I ain't knowingly knowing nothing. I said that the other night. I don't know who it is. I delete the shit. You think I'm going to call the police and report it and I don't know who it is? I don't know if it's fake or somebody like her just lying and lying on me. And I'll take the consequences of being. If they going to blow that bitch brains out, I'll take the consequences of whatever it is knowing me. Paper trail. Documents. Court documents. Police records. What this bitch has done to me. I don't think they would think that I'm going to call and say shit about that hoe. But send a bag of shit over there to her funeral. Let's talk about that. The way this bitch done lied and defamed and did things to me. You think I give a fuck? Put my hotel rooms out there, call my hotels, been calling everybody on me. Bitch, you crazy. You crazy if you think I give a fuck. Whatever sins it is, I'll take it. You sound, this is this dumb shit I'm saying. Now you gonna come over on my channel with some bullshit, but you ain't intelligent enough to tell that lady what she's been doing to me for over 3 years on YouTube, 12 years on social media. You better get a straw and suck it. I'll bend over quickly. And then she gonna be so dumb, she's still gonna keep going. She don't understand. That's what you need to pull her aside and tell that dumb hoe. Come over here talking about lock me up, throw away the key. They do anything to that bitch, paralyze her, put her in a bus in her head or whatever they do to her. Give me my sentence and lock me up. I wouldn't give a damn. I wish I would call somebody and tell them something about I don't know nothing about. I offered me. And I said I don't want to be involved. Now, if I was dirty, I'd give them $50, $60 and say, okay. She got to do that. That's something she done did to somebody in Covington or somewhere that they got that much on her. And they watching her like that. The best I could do is get a dumb bitch a warning. And if she don't take it from there, that's her business. Because she don't think shit stink. Tria. They just don't know. Bitch in somebody else's business and ain't intelligent enough. You just about as dumb as she is, ho. But you like all that drama and all them lies. Maybe she done lied and she done did that shit to somebody else. This shit ain't new. Just like the one-legged bitch that I let stay in my room and fed the bitch because her family dumped her off at the motherfucking hotel. That's what she gave them my phone number. Rotten cockhole. That bitch thought somebody was putting meth through her walls and shit. You know how mental she is. I fed that bitch cooked up fried chicken, macaroni and cheese. And the bitch said, nah, it wasn't me. Bitch, it was you. Because after I confronted you, I got none of no more of them I love you texts or how good you was to me. That bitch sold me out. I let that bitch sleep in my room. Because she came all the way out to motherfucking Sharonville with no money. Dropped off at the motherfucking bus stop in no man's land. And when she got there, she didn't have the $60 convenience fee. And her family and her kids wouldn't call her back. I took her up in my room and made her comfortable and let her sleep in my motherfucking room in my lounging chair. Fuck y'all. That dirty bitch sold me out. And when we got ready to leave so she could get back on that side, no food, money, no nothing. Fed the bitch while she was out there. Her niece is Yolanda's best friend. Where was the niece at? Somewhere up under Yolanda's ass? I don't have no proof that she did it. My number didn't come out until I befriended her. I just happened to be showing her the person that was harassing me. She said, who? Yo, Yolanda? Lonnie? That's my niece's best friend. Girl, she like that. That bitch didn't even have clothes out there. She wrapped up in a motherfucking blanket. Don't talk to me. Come over here talking that bull crap to me. She even looks funky. She is funky. Ain't no way that girl sat on this motherfucker. They say 14 hours, didn't get a pee, piss, nor freshen up in the summertime. That's when everybody knows she was nasty. While she calling everybody else funky. And sitting over there sweating in that synthetic wig. That shit stank. Them wigs start smelling like shit if you don't wash them. That day that had to go and be washed, not put back on the next day. And you know that bitch didn't wash it because that morning she was back on there so goddamn quick the motherfucker wouldn't even dry. Let me shut my bad mouth up. Stop, girl. You can tell it without cussing. And them people don't even sit over there and they don't see no signs of that because guess what? They can't smell her for smelling themselves for sitting at them 14 hours with her. Go back and look at them videos and see how long them hoes was in them chats that night. I never seen it because I don't go over there and look at it. It was in over 7 or 8 months, and that's the honest God truth on my son. And I don't look at his either until somebody tell me something that's beneficial where he's defaming and I need to go over there and get some information. I don't look at them. But I definitely, even the night they came up, Tommy over there talking about you now. I don't care. I don't go over there and look at him. He ain't doing it for me. He doing it for a click and a view. And I ain't gonna give him none. Neither one of them. I ain't going to look at something I know that's gonna make me mad or hurt me. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a glut for punishment. And then too, it just makes me mad because ain't nothing I can do about it. Especially with him in Arkansas. I'd have been stomped his little skinny ass. They'll tell you I'm not afraid of men. And I'm not saying that I can beat a man, but I'll try. But I ain't never had a real man that ever disrespected me to the point that I felt like I had to challenge him either. Hey, Jackie. Not over here. And that's another made up one because I already done dismissed him. So I don't know if that's him or not. But go on over there and keep your ass over there. I don't come over on your platform when you over there dogging me. Don't come over here on mine, okay? Because you in my bushes. You wouldn't even know if you ain't in the bushes. I don't come over there and say nothing with months and months and months and videos. Don't come over here, cocksucker. Literally cocksucker. Don't come over here. If that's you. Now, that might not even be him because I already blocked him. Now, you come over here again, I'm going to report you for harassment. You know you done cleaned up all the videos. You went through and swooped up all the evidence, you scary motherfucker. You a coward. But what you didn't know, that I had enough before you cleaned it up, bitch. You won't be buying no laptops and lights and all that shit. See, I wasn't bothering y'all. Y'all just won't stop. Y'all got proofs to proof. Y'all got things to prove or whatever I'm trying to say. I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't saying nothing because I don't know nothing yet. Don't nothing be the failure but the failure to try. I live by that and I taught my son that. Don't nothing be the failure but a failure to try. But I ain't gonna spend a lot of unaffected time on it because you bitches and motherfuckers are obsolete to me. Excuse me, y'all. It's hard not to cuss. And I don't want my channel to be like that. And this ain't for my supporters, y'all. This ain't for my supporters. That's for all them nosy motherfuckers that was looking for content. I just gave them some. And it's to be the last time you get some. So you better get it and go. So they can stop coming over here and we can have our fun in peace. So long. This the last you gonna get. The most drama you gonna get and the last I'm gonna give you. And that's because I needed to clear myself. It ain't for a click, it ain't for a view. It's the truth. That's what I gave, the truth tonight. And you can take it and you can do whatever you want with your content and use it. I don't care. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open a new pack of cigarettes. I can't just jump up. When these legs start acting up and I jump up, I'll be right back down. And I really feel bad that I didn't just end my live and entertain my friend. And I tell you why. Because when he knocked on the door and I said, don't knock on my damn door, he was going that away like he was going to his niece's house. But that was not his intention. He came over here before going to get his mom's clothes just to see me, because then when he left out, he didn't go that way like I'm going to my niece's house. He went back out the front and out of the complex. He's, he always comes in and sits with me a couple of hours and we sit and chit chat. But I'll explain to him. And see, I got people down here lurking on lives and stuff that can recognize his voice. You know what I'm saying? And not that we hide, because it ain't like he come down here at nighttime and dark time. He come in the morning, afternoon, whenever he's around. If I get a 6 a.m., it used to be, if I got a 7, between 7 and 7:30, I know it's him, because he's waiting for her to get the baby ready so he can walk her to school. And he'll just come stop by here and then tell her, text me when she's ready. I'm over my friend's house. I usually make him a cup of coffee and we sit here and chit chat and have fun, laugh. And he's smiling the whole time. Got a beautiful smile. He's smiling the whole time that he's standing there. And he ain't never stood by no door. And that's why I had him standing there. But he'll understand, though. I text him and tell him what was going on. I was on live. Jackie said they weird. I don't know why they won't just move on either, Jackie, baby. I don't know. And yes, I do. It's mental illness, baby. It's mental illness. They don't know how to move on. They don't like rejection. They like to dish it out, but they can't take it. You see how defensive they get if you clap back at them after they done bother you? Let's say they done been on me for 3-4 weeks and I ain't say nothing. And then I get triggered to come back on them. Oh, honey, you think I done came over there and did something to them. After you get tired and you try to clap back, all that does is intensify it. Now you picking on them. Duck Plucker made a whole thing, made it look like I've been harassing them. Just like the telephone call thing. All of that wasn't showed. I put it in the community post, though. Like I'm a 62-year-old woman and I'm going to be up playing on the phone. I'd have been playing with myself, Duck Plucker, before I'd have played on the phone. But anyway, y'all know I get the late night splurts where I can't I sleep and I get bored and I get up, because then I get to talk to get audience, and I do, from people in other time zones. Because see, while they busy over here effing with me, I be looking at my analyticals, how many people and what time zone they are. So I try to get them to it, and I have some out of other countries that come on when I do those late nights. So I'm not gonna tell y'all that I ain't coming back. I try to never say never because I don't know. I could be laying here bored. But right now these true crime shows seem like they doing good. I'm gonna go back here and make sure Goddess Food Bowl, give her food bowl and her water. Put it. She has some stuff over there, but I'm gonna give her some fresh water and her food. Change the little pad she got back there in my room, and I'm gonna come back up here, and I think I'm gonna sit up here a while because I ain't been up here, and shoot, I've been in that room for so long. That's normally where I don't be, and I feel like I'm kind of congested when I'm back there. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for your support. If you watch this on the replay, just don't think this is the norm because it's not. But please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button and share. Leave any positive comments. I appreciate them all. Any negative ones will be reported and deleted. Tria, I want to have I need to see you in my office. Okay. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay. I'll holler.